Boys Soccer Championship game. Tonight's first game.
I'm not sure we can hear the PA system on the microphone, but we'll try to relay the messages to you. This is the Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference Championship game in the girls. He's introducing the Eagles of Wells, but it's the Indians of Wells Central and the Eagles of Chazy Central, undefeated in Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference play. Then we've introduced the Indians, so we'll go along. Alright, 22 is Carly Babcock, followed by Sarah Babcock.
Number 5, Rachel Early.
Rachel Early.
Number 18, Casey
Casey
Brennan.
Brennan.
94, Kylie May.
Kylie May.
50,
Monica Warner.
Number 99,
Amy Peters wears number 99.
13,
Dizakowski wears number 13. Bryn Dizakowski. Angela Midgley wears 62. Jessica Welch wears number 95. Jen Bush number 51. Shannon Germain 61.
Number 66, Vicky
Vicky
Viacaba.
Viacaba 66.
Allison Bronius,
64. Laura Spangler 55. 92 Cheryl Weaver.
Number 98, Rachel Kemet.
Rachel Kemet number 98.
17, Jamie Hayes.
And Jamie Hayes wears that low number 17. The keeper is Kelly Brennan.
The Wells Indians are led by Coach Keith Taylor.
Keith Taylor is the coach. Must be all their lower numbers are retired. They have a lot of high numbers on that team. Now for our local Chazy Eagles, coached by Bob Poyer, assisted by my old classmate Joe Dumoulin. Katie Prue.
Number 25, Elise Bowman.
Elise Bowman.
Number 24, Amy Castine.
Amy Castine.
Number 8, Nicolette Dubray.
Nicolette Dubray.
Goalkeeper, Alicia Dupre.
Alicia Dupree.
Number 14, Rachel Lamb.
Rachel Lamb.
Number 12,
Melissa Lemire.
Number 17, Katie Mulligan.
Katie Mulligan.
Number 19, Jen Crew.
Jen Crew.
Number 13,
Carly Simpson.
Number 11,
Rose Valan.
Number 4, Nikki
Nikki
Demars.
DeMars.
Number 9, Michelle
Michelle
Dupree.
Dupree.
26, Shelley Leonard.
Shelley Leonard.
Number 23, Devin Sanger.
Devin Sanger.
Tara
Tara
Trombley.
Trombley.
Number 5, Rebecca Frederick.
Rebecca Frederick.
Number 21,
Katie Kuhlman.
Number 7,
Danielle Tebow.
and Susie Valan.
And Susie Valan. Scorekeeper is, I think they said, I thought they listed a scorekeeper here. I don't see one. I think they said Lauren Locke. Lauren Locke.
In order to honor our nation, would you please rise for our national anthem?
We have a national anthem coming up. I'm not sure where our flag is here. We'll try to find one. There it is, down by the scoreboard. We gave up on trying to hear the national anthem. We have Steve Regan reffing on this side, not sure on the other side. Might be somebody from the Southern Division. In fact, I know it is. I do not recognize the gentleman. And this game will be underway shortly. This game being played here at Camp Dudley in Westport. They do not play at Seton Catholic because they figure it's too much of an advantage for Chazy. Not quite sure what the thinking of that is, but that's the thinking. So they rent lights. We're standing next to one here. The construction lights. They come into their own generator. So each one of these has their own generator making noise. And lights are not very high up in the field, and I think by the time this game gets too far along, the sight will be a problem. And I think for the boys' game, it's really going to be tough to see out there. They did this last year, and the weather here was miserable. We did not come down last year, and we're here this year, but it's a more pleasant day, although the temperature is cooling off quickly. But the goal the Eagles will be shooting at will probably move at halftime to the other end. We're not going to have a good center sight, or we'll be able to see everything, so we're going to have to pick a corner and go with that. And then we're picking this corner to start the game. There are too many fans here, and in order to get elevated a little bit, we've got to get down on the end. First meeting between these two schools, Division, North Division and Southern Division. Chazy, the only school in the Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference in Clinton County. Willsboro in Northern Essex County is their closest opponent in the MVAC. Chazy throw-in. The land working on it. Kicked back in by the Indians. It's DeMars, number 4. Looks like Katie Prue on the far side throwing it in. And down the line. Now throw in for Wells. Did a game here last year. It was Indian Lake in the sectionals. It was an afternoon game. Lamb gets over there and kicks it out of bounds. Crossed. And there's a shot, and Dupree will make the stop. Simpson. We might be moving from this particular spot before this game gets too far along. The wind just seems to be carrying the fumes from the generator right toward us. Throw in by DeMars. Eagles within the 18. Now the Indians picked up at midfield by Lamb. Simpson will track it down. Carries it. Nice cross up to the 6-yard line. Kicked. Simpson gets it to DeMars. And the Eagles are on the scoreboard. It's 1-0 Chazy. .23 left in the first half. Chazy has drawn first blood. DeMars from Simpson. And the Eagles lead this MVAC, Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference championship game by a 1-0 margin. This is Valan. Kicks it through to Lemire. Now Jen Prue.
Simpson onto the goal. 4 minutes, 37 seconds. DeMars and Simpson at 4:37.
Looks like it's a kick. Looks like Mulligan taking it. Front line to Valan. White throw in. Simpson stops it at the 18, carries it out, tries to turn. Taken away now, Mulligan gets a foot on it. The Wells throw in, down the line. Katie Prue. Prue puts some spin on the ball. Goes in the favor of the Indians. Now Simpson. Thrown in by Dupree. DeMars will throw it in. Susie Valan. Oh, excuse me, Rose Valan. And Westport will set it. That's Babcock taking the goal kick. Headed back in by Prue. Babcock kicks it out. Lemire passes to Valan. Valan carries it to the 18. Tries to pass through. Taken away by the Indians. Now Katie Prue stops it. And Simpson. Mulligan up to DeMars. DeMars back for Simpson. Simpson puts it back to the 18, looking probably for Lemire. Now Rose Valan is there, or is that Susie? 10 is Susie, according to my sheet, and 11 is Rose, according to my sheet. Prue puts it up and over. And it'll be a goal kick for the Wells Indians. Prue will throw it in for Valan. Mulligan, who missed all last year with a knee injury. Picked up by Valan, up to DeMars. Valan kicks it through. And the keeper just able to get that one. A Surprise shot there by Valan. Two ambulances here. I'm hoping they're just here for the free admission, and they won't be called on, but soccer is certainly a sport with more than its share of injuries. Two games to be played here, the girls followed by the boys. Earlier today we were at Northern Adirondack for boys soccer with PHS visiting. Bob Daly and Gary Finney having a chat over there. Here comes the goal kick. Bob Daly was in Ellenburg and he's here for this doubleheader. Saturday. Red throw-in. Prue up the wing. Is that Damaris on the far side? Yeah, it looks like Damaris has switched sides. Now Valan carries it. Valan shoots, and this one goes by the goalie but wide. This is Prue. Katie Prue over to Mulligan. Now DeMars back on this side of the field. Simpson can't save it. Red throw-in. Well, looks like we're going to have to find another spot as the crowd gets here. They'll be grabbing my point of views here. And we're going to have to change locations, it looks like. Kick. Closer to ground level we get, the tougher it's going to be to keep a picture, because we haven't got to back up very far before we get the lights into the picture, and we can't do that. Red throw-in. Now Valan. Now Valan. Valan kicks it, and picked up here by Lemire. Simpson gets back on her feet. Nice work there by Carly Simpson. be red throwing. Dupree tracking it down. Simpson. Mike Dowd is here. We had to make a quick battery change and the goal kick didn't get too far. Like some people are ready for a nap already. When we move the camera, it may occasionally look like it's precipitation falling, but it's just the way the lights are reacting to our lens. There is no precipitation and none expected. This is Mulligan, deep into the Wells zone. Susie Valan. Now kick back on net. Demars. Lamb gets it to Lemire. It's a Saturday night and we're here in Westport. We hope a few more of the families that are watching this will catch on and start supporting us. That's how we make our living doing this stuff, folks. And there are people whose families make darn good livings, whose kids we have taken for years that don't seem to want to have hometown cable make a living here. You know, Sam Castine is available, helps out whenever he can, but he's got a job now after years of being overworked and underpaid at hometown cable. He ran for highway superintendent and he volunteers whenever he can, and we appreciate that. But I don't have any other source of income outside of hometown cable, and so many families whose kids we have taken just haven't caught on that they are expected to help pay for this. It's voluntary. White throw-in. This is Dupree. Did it come in? No. Redo it. This one came in. Lemire got a foot on it. Now Simpson carries it. Simpson. Now Dupree will throw it in. Looking for DeMars. Can't keep it in. Or is it off red? No. Red ball. Simpson. We got a goal kick coming up. Got some old-time Chazy fans back of us here, Bob and Mary West. Back in '86 when I started taping on a regular basis. Their son Neil was one of the stars of the team. And earlier today we're talking to Ray McAuliffe, whose son Rob was an 8th grader back in 1986 when I started taping Chazy on a regular basis, and now he's the varsity coach. And Bob Poyer here back in '86, he was the modified coach for the boys. Yeah, he did play-by-play that year when we did the game against the New York Military Academy. Somewhere downstate we went. Varsity boys against the New York Military Academy in regional competition, and Bob Poyer was the announcer. Cleared. Thrown in by Dupree. Up to DeMars. Now DeMars will take the throw in. Looking for Prue. It's a corner kick, and Rolls Balan will take it. Punched. It's in the back of the net. Can't see who they're hugging. Looks like it might be Susie Balan. And it's a 2-0 lead for Chazy. Wells will kick off again following the goal. We'll listen. Not that we have much confidence in. Here we go. Melissa Lemire. Susie Balan with the assist. Melissa Lemire, Susie Balan team up. Just under 13 minutes to go according to the scoreboard here in the first half. 2-0 Chazy. Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference championship game here. Exclusively on Hometown Cable. Simpson carries it up. Tough to keep a focus here with these lights. Very small depth of field. Depth of field is the area that is in focus at a given time. And when the light is low, it's tough to get a good depth of field. Will take the throw in. Tripped. Slow to get up. And looks like Mulligan will take it. Approaching the 10-minute mark for time remaining in the first half. Chazy leading this MVAC championship game 2-0 over the top. Goal kick for Wells. Land carries it in. Goal kick. The land will take it. Wind favoring Chazy this first half, so with the wind favoring you a little bit, you want to get at least a 2-goal lead going into the second half. Gives you a little bit of margin for error. Crew kicks it back out for control. Eagles with a balanced team. They've had a lot of players involved in the scoring. A little red push over there. Call goes against the Indians. And Mulligan will take this one. Kick for Wells. I don't believe Chazy is substituted yet, which is pretty much the way it usually goes. White throw-in. Now Valan will take the corner kick.
Got a blanket.
Missed kicks. Now Katie Prue puts it back in, and it's going to be a goal kick. Less than 7 minutes to go in the first half. Red throw. Ball went out. No handball. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. And finally, Alicia Dupree gets to touch the ball. Red throw. White throw. Lamb. That ball did not go out, still in play. The Lamb carries it. Ball still alive. Simpson. Red throw. Now Dupree will throw it in. To Lemire. Lemire passes through looking for DeMars. Broken up. About 3 minutes to go in the half. Lemire. Now Katie Prue. Dupree makes the stop with a Wells girl barreling in on her. She keeps her head and makes a stop. Here's the punt. Looks like a no. Looked like a goal there for a moment, but it was further away than I thought. How much time we got? A minute 41 in the half. Prue with a throw in. No red throw. No, it was not a red throw. He was just telling her to back up. Prue. Now Prue. Carries it out. How much time we got? 2 seconds. First half ends with the score. Chazy 2, Wells, nothing. You're watching Mountain Valley Athletic Conference championship game here on Hometown Cable. Eagles will kick off to start the second half. And the second half is underway. We've moved to the diagonally opposite way as we were the first half. We were planning on going to just down the field, not go diagonal, but we ended up going diagonal. So we'll get the same side of the field, same side of play as we got in the first half, same players on this side. And the reason we came here is because of the lights. The lights in that far corner up on the hill, so give us a little bit more to play with here as far as viewing. We can go zoom a little bit wider. We had to get away from where we were. Those generators are just downright toxic, and the wind was blowing the generator fumes right at us. And we all learned during this past winter's ice storm how deadly those fumes can be in an unventilated area. It may not have killed me standing out there in the wide open like that with all the oxygen around, but it sure might have given me a good headache by the time all was said and done. You can see a good crowd, good turnout. Of course, there's 2 games here, so we've got 3 schools involved. Chazy boys and Chazy girls. Girls facing Wells, and the boys will face Keene. And Chazy looking for a double-header victory, as they've done so many times over the years in this contest. Ball boys and girls have done a heck of a job. They have not been many delays due to the ball not being ready for a throw-in. And only delays for substitutions have been on the Wells side. Chazy, I believe, is not yet substituted, so there's been no stoppage in the play, waiting for Chazy to put players in. Goal kick. Now the wind is definitely starting to pick up, and it's definitely going to favor Wells this half. You see this advertising sign here, bowed right out with the wind. The flags are blowing briskly. There's a goal kick. So the wind is picking up as the evening progresses, so Wells will have the advantage of the wind. Dupree with the initial stop. Looks like a Chazy player, might have been Mulligan, trying to clear it, and kind of backed off it. You saw Dupree was going to grab it. A little miscommunication there. Corner kick for the Indians. Game being played at Camp Dudley in Westport. It's the Mountain Valley Athletic Conference championship game between the North Division winners Chazy and the Southern Division winners Wells. Red throw. Prue brings it down. Keeper punts it. Katie Prue will follow it back as the wind helps carry it. Chazy doing the smart thing, keeping their passes low. Wells can put it in the air because the wind helps them when they kick it up in the air. But if Chazy's going to move the ball has to stay low. Mulligan. Katie Kilman comes in. I think this is the first substitution for Chazy, with 33 minutes to go in the game. Valan to Valan. Valan with a throw in. Wells is going to get the shot. Stopped initially by Dupree, cleared. That was Dupree saving it there. Alicia Dupree, the goalie, and Michelle Dupree, number 9 on your program, teaming up. Looks like might be Valan. A kick for the Eagles. Mulligan takes it. Ball stays in play. Trip called. Just under 30 minutes to go in the ball game. 2-0, Chazy leading. The MVAC title game. Mulligan, cleared by Wells. Well, Simpson in the corner. Gives you an idea how dark it is in the corner here. That's Kuhlman, back passes for Valan. Valan will get the shot. Follows. And a dribbler to the keeper. Call goes against Chazy. Across the goal mouth. Holy cow, we got 2 subs in now. Nicolette Dubray coming in for Chazy. Bland gets a couple yards in that throw up to Kuhlman. Here comes Wells. Mulligan breaking it up. Red throw in. Another red throw in. Lemire. Prue. Launches it up the wing. Headed by Valan. Off red. Leaves it for her sister. Throw in. Dupree. Simpson. In the dark corner. Carly Simpson. Nice moves. Nice job. Lemire throws it in for Chazy. Up for Valan. And saved by the keeper. Had a groan from the Wells side. They wanted that one to go in. Corner kick. Another Wells throw in. Simpson carries it up. Jen Pro back in for Chazy, replacing Kilman. Dupree with throw in, up to Pro. It's by Dupree. Now Lamb. Throw in into the corner. Prue carries it out. Mike Dow down here looking for a Chazy picture on offense. Or the wind, he hasn't had too much opportunity. Red throw. Trip. Gives the ball to the Eagles. Simpson. Keeper stops it. Dupree. Less than 20 minutes to go in the second half. Chazy leads it 2-0. Dupree looking for Jen Prue. Now Lemire. Lamb. Valan carries it. Works to the other side of the field. Kicked out by Dubray. Prue up the sideline. Lemire gets it back. Passes to the side, intended for Dubray. Valan passes back for Valan. Valan gets back on her feet. She's going to get a shot. Headed by Lemire.
Good time, Melissa!
Damaris reports back in for Dubray. Mulligan. Ball stays in. Goal kick. Lemire. Damaris. White throw in, Valan will take it. Probably a handball called. Headed by Lamb. White throw. With about 13 to go in the game, Wells would love to put one in here and tighten it up for the rest of the game. Shot goes on net, and Dupree picks it up. Prue trying to get it through and taken by Wells. It's just wide, Yank, just wide. That was Alicia Bronius just pulling it wide. It looked very much like it was going to be a 2-1 ball game. Down to 11 minutes to go. Through. But Lemire. Lemire back to it. Gets by her. Thrown in by Villan, deep into the Wells zone. Villan will take the corner kick with just under 10 minutes left in the game. Wells will carry it out. Prue stops it momentarily. That was Villan getting a foot on it. Push. Red kick. Now DeMars. Red throw. Chazy throwing. Corner kick for the Eagles. Bland. Rolls Bland cannot save it. It'll be a goal kick for Wells. Almost snuck by her. Susie Villan. Headed by Lamb. Katie Prue. Bland fighting for it. Bland back to Prue. Now Prue will throw it in. Lamb to the side. Indians keep it in. Not sure what the call is, but Wells gets a shot. Be a goal kick. White throw in. Put it ahead by Lemire. The Mars is there, but she can't keep it in. Wells throw. Dupree looking for Jen Prue. Wells throw again. Just under 2 minutes left. White throw. Dupree. For Prue. Prue switches fields. Villan. Villan's going to get a shot over the top. Kicking into the wind, Rose Villan played it a little too high. A little more wind, it might have gone in. The wind was holding it up. Simpson up for DeMars. White throw in. About 30 seconds to go. Lemire for Simpson. Lemire for Simpson off red. Lemire throws it in. About 5 seconds. Yeah, it's going to be the ball game. Chazy Eagles, a 2-0 win. Both goals coming in the first half, defeating the Wells Central Indians. The Eagles will be the 1998 Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference champions. Stick around, we'll see them get their trophy.
In doing so, we would also like to thank you, the fans, for your participation and attendance tonight, as well as the fine job done by
Brad Rasco giving the Eagles the banner to hang proudly.
And now here are the champion Chazy Eagles.
For 1998.
Presenting the championship shields and banners, Mr. John Adams of Indian Lake Central School and Mr. Brad Rasco of West Point Central School. Number 22, Katie Prue. Number 25,
Katie Prue.
Elise Bowman.
Elise Bowman.
4, Amy Castine.
Amy Castine.
Number 8, Nicolette Dupree.
Nicolette Dubray.
Goalkeeper, Alicia Dupree.
Alicia Dupree.
Number 14, Rachel Lamb.
Rachel Lamb.
Number 12, Melissa Lemire.
Melissa Lemire.
Number 17, Katie Mulligan.
Katie Mulligan.
Number 19, Jen Prue.
Jen Prue.
Number 13, Carly Simpson.
Carly Simpson.
Number 11, Rose Belen.
Rose Balan.
Number 4, Nikki DeMars.
Nikki DeMars.
Number 9, Michelle Dupree.
Michelle Dupree.
Oh, there he is. Trying to show up.
Number 26, Shelley Leonard.
Shelley Leonard.
Number 23, Devin Sanger.
Evan Sanger.
Number 2, Tara Trombley.
Tara Trombley.
Number 5, Rebecca Frederick.
Rebecca Frederick.
Number 21, Katie Kuhlman.
Katie Kuhlman.
Number 7, Danielle Tebow.
Danielle Tebow.
Number 10, Susie Boland.
Susie Balan.
And of course, Coach Robert Poirier.
Bob Poirier, the coach, and he's assisted by Joe Dumoulin. Brad Rasco making the presentations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1998 MVAC Girls Varsity League Champion, the Chazy Eagles. First, we are proud to present to you the All-Stars from the girls MVAC Southern Division. First team from the Wells Indians, Jessica Welch. From the Wells Indians, Bryn Diwakowski. From the Wells Indians, Jamie Hayes. From the Minerva Newcomb Mountaineers, Jennifer Meehan.
Oh, that's cute.
From the Minerva Newcomb Mountaineers, Amanda Hayes. From the Minerva Newcomb Mountaineers, Bobby Joe Levesque.
Looks like they've all showed up.
From the Keene Beavers, Jillian Coleman. And from the Bolton Eagles, Lacey Bromley.
They moved to the other side. They're having the girls face away from where we were. So we said, to heck, we're not interested in the Southern Division anyway, so we'll get over here and get the Northern Division All-Stars.
The most valuable player from the MVAC Southern Division is Carly Babcock of the Wells Indians.
There's the Southern Division MVP, Carly Babcock.
And the coach of the year for the MVAC Southern Division, Keith Taylor of the Southern Division champion Wells Indians.
Coach of the year, Keith Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1998 MVAC Southern Division All-Stars. Congratulations, AC Northern Division.
Now we'll go for the Northern Division.
From the Schoon Lake Wildcats, Jessica Armstrong.
From Spoon Lake, Jessica Armstrong.
From the Willsboro Warriors, Melanie Bliss.
Melanie Bliss from Willsboro. Like Rascal's going to meet him halfway.
From the Willsboro Warriors, Tracy Alteri.
Tracy Alteri from Willsboro.
From the Elizabethtown Lions, Katrina Blades.
Katrina Blades from Elizabethtown.
From the Crown Point Panthers, Tony Rodriguez.
Tony Rodriguez from Crown Point.
From the Chazy Eagles, Katie Mulligan.
Chazy, Katie Mulligan.
From the Chazy Eagles, Rachel Lamb.
Rachel Lamb from Chazy.
From the Chazy Eagles, Melissa Lamar.
Oh, I finally get a viewer patron here, Melissa Lemire.
From the Chazy Eagles, Jen Prue.
And another viewer patron, Jen Prue.
From the Lake Placid Blue Bombers, Lindsay Holly.
Lake Placid, Lindsay Holly.
From the Lake Placid Blue Bombers, Danielle Francois.
Danielle Francois from Lake Placid.
From the Westport Eagles, Chris Conley.
Chris Conley from right here in beautiful downtown Westport. Lady with the camera is having the same kind of trouble here. These guys keep moving. She's trying to get a spot where she can take a picture. And
from the Westport Eagles, Becky Holzhauer.
Becky Holzhauer from Westport.
And the most valuable player from the MVAC Northern Division from the Chazy Eagles, Rose Valland.
Most valuable player from Chazy Eagles and another viewer patron, Rose Valland.
Coach of the Year and Coach of the Chazy Eagles, Robert Courier.
And Coach of the Year, former Seton Catholic coach by way of Plattsburgh, the Chazy coach, Bob Poirier. Says, you may now hug me. So that's it for the All-Star selections.
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, it gives the member schools of the MVAC great pride in presenting the 1998 Sportsmanship Awards. The Sportsmanship Award for the Southern Division is awarded to the Long Lake Lakers in the girls varsity soccer category. An award is presented to the Crown Point Panthers.
Crown Point Northern Division Sportsmanship. Well, I guess that'll do it.
Rob Hudson from Keene Central School.
Rob Hudson from Keene Central School is the Southern Division MVP in the Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference. This is Calvin Castine. We're at
Coach of the
Camp
Year,
Dudley in beautiful, just outside of beautiful downtown Westport, actually. We're here for the MVAC Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference. Fred Hooper, I guess, is the Coach of the Year in the Southern Division. The Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference Championship game featuring the Northern Division champions, the Chazy Eagles, and the Southern Division champions, the Keene Central Beavers.
Indians. Stars from the MVAC Northern Division.
I just introduced the Southern Division stars, and now we'll listen in on the
From
Northern
the
Division
Chazy
stars.
Eagles, Matt Devins.
Matt Devins, a fine viewer supporter here at Hometown Cable.
Eagles, Winnie Simpson.
Winnie Simpson from Chazy.
From the Chazy Eagles, John Frederick.
John Frederick.
From the Chazy Eagles, Zach Lee.
Zach Lee.
From the Elizabethtown Lions, Dan Egglefield.
From E-Town, Dan Egglefield. They're getting set for the championship game here, and this is between games. Had the girls' game earlier. The Chazy girls defeating Wells.
From the Lake Placid Blue Bombers, TJ Lynch.
TJ Lynch from Lake Placid is an all-star. These guys don't know which way to look here. Facing the wrong way. So I'll take a picture of Mike Dowd instead.
From the Lake Placid Blue Bombers, Brian Reimish.
Brian Reimish from Lake Placid.
From the Westport Eagles, Bob Kalita.
Bob Kalita from right here in Westport. Don't know if he made it to the game. Probably home watching it on television.
From the Westport Eagles, Dan Broderick.
Dan Broderick from Westport. These guys are standing with the Southern Division. So I want to stand with the Northern Division guys.
Wildcats, John Harder.
And Spoon Lake, John Harder. Oh, here's where I'm supposed to go. We figured it out.
From the Spoon Lake Wildcats, Todd Manning.
Todd Manning from Spoon Lake.
From the Crown Point Panthers, Brian Pelkey.
Brian Pelkey from Crown Point.
And the most valuable player from the MVAC Northern Division, from the Chazy Eagles, Pat McAuliffe.
Pat McAuliffe. Hey, another hometown cable supporting family. Well, we got two of them here on the All-Star team. 3 on the girls team, 2 on the boys team.
Coach of the Year in the MVAC Northern Division, Rob McAuliffe.
Rob McAuliffe. Here he is. Just looking at a picture of him from 12 years ago as a little 8th grader out there playing for Chazy on the varsity team. Looking at that over the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, the MVAC Northern Division All-Stars.
Now Coach of the Year. Congratulations.
The MVAC once again proudly presents its Sportsmanship Award, and the Northern Division winner are the Lake Placid Blue Bombers.
Lake Placid, the Sportsmanship Award in the Northern Division.
Congratulations to one and all.
Stay tuned, we got a ball game coming right up at ya. This is Adam Whitney from Keene Central.
Number 8, Tomas Aranda.
Thomas Aranda.
Number 16, Rob Hudson.
Rob Hudson.
Number 18, Ned Whitney.
Ned Whitney.
Number 17, Miles Martin.
Miles Martin.
Number 20, Justin Mehrman.
Justin
Number
Lehrman.
4, John Oliva.
John Oliva.
Number 5, Homer Boutte.
Bobo Boutte.
Number 10, Corey Fellner. Number
Corey
12, Jared
Fellner.
Gagne. The goalkeeper,
Jared
Yancey
Gagne.
Matteau. Number 7, Matt Yanero.
Nancy Matteau is the
Number
goalkeeper.
21,
Matt
Ed
Yanero.
Sheldon.
Ed Sheldon.
Number 19, Dan Hall.
Dan Hall.
Number 13, Asa Thomas Train.
Asa Thomas Train.
Number 9, Mason Proud.
Mason Proud.
Number 15, Charlie Glass.
Charlie Glass.
Number 2, Mike Gagne.
And Mike Gagne.
The scorekeeper, Hillary Hartson, and the Keene Beavers are led by Coach Fred Hooper.
And Fred Hooper, the coach.
Here are the Chazy Eagles.
Now for Chazy.
Number 2, Mike Barcom.
Mike Barcombe.
Number 3, Jason Garand.
Jason Guerin.
Number 4, John Trombley.
John Trombley.
Number 5, John Frederick.
John Frederick.
Number 8, Frank Cody.
Frank Cody.
Number 9, Craig Barhamwa.
Craig Boharnois.
Number 10, Adam Trombley.
Adam Trombley.
Number 11, John Lauren.
John Lauren.
Number 12, Winnie Simpson.
Winnie Simpson.
Number 13, Nathan Trombley.
Nathan Trombley.
Number 14, Jay Anderson.
Jay Anderson.
Number 16, John Glode.
John Glode.
Number 17, Drew Arthur.
Drew Arthur.
Number 18, Bill Lobdell.
Bill Lobdell.
Number 20, Steve Manny.
Steve Manning.
Number 21, Pat McAuliffe.
Pat McAuliffe.
Number 22, Zach Lee.
Zach Lee.
Number 23, Stephen Dubray.
Steve Dubray.
Number 24, Travis Lobdell.
Travis Lobdell.
Number 25, Kevin Ryan.
Kevin Ryan.
Number 27, Richard